Hello, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Christina Fogel. Today I'm going to dry brine a turkey, and I love this turkey so much. I love a brine turkey, but the dry brine is really nice because there's no liquids to have to worry about spilling. It doesn't cost very much, it's very simple ingredients, and I love it's so key is the prep work on a dry brine. I have the turkey done, ready to go in the refrigerator 3 days before I'm going to roast it. So the day I'm making my turkey, I just get up and put it right into the oven. I love it. It's so simple and takes a lot of the worries out on a holiday. To dry brine a turkey, I'm going to mix together 3 tablespoons of kosher salt, 3/4 teaspoon of fresh ground black pepper, and 1.5 teaspoons of dried herbs. I'm going to use a combination of herbs. I have some rosemary, sage, and herbs of Providence. And you can use whatever herbs you like. In fact, if you want to go a little bit sweeter, you can use, say, maybe some brown sugar or some dried orange peel. That'll give it a little bit of sweetness. Okay, I'm going to take the turkey and put it in my roasting pan and dry it off with paper towels. You can actually dry brine a partially frozen turkey, which is a huge plus. I mean, it will thaw out in the refrigerator and it'll be completely ready to go when you want to roast it. So like if it's really busy Thanksgiving morning, you're not going to open your turkey and find out it is still frozen. So this is a huge plus for dry brine. Kosher salt is important here. If you don't have kosher salt and you're going to use regular fine salt, cut the salt in half because otherwise it'll be way too salty. I'm going to loosen the skin and separate from the meat real carefully so the skin doesn't break. If it breaks, it's okay. You just keep working with it. Turkey sizes vary, so I would say for every 5 pounds of turkey, I would use about 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, a half teaspoon of dried herbs, and a 4 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm also going to loosen the skin over the meaty part of the legs. You can also use fresh herbs in this dry brine, and I would use about a teaspoon of fresh herbs for every 5 pounds of turkey. Okay, now the skin is nice and loose. I'm going to sprinkle 2 teaspoons of the salt and herb mixture into the cavity. I'm going to sprinkle about another teaspoon of the mixture on each leg. I'm going to sprinkle about 4 teaspoons of the mixture on the meat of the breast. I'm going to rub it in a little bit, distribute that. And the rest of the salt and herb mixture I'm going to sprinkle over turkey breasts and the legs. Tuck the legs in and fold back the wings. This is done for now. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. I'm not going to cover it or anything. I'm just going to leave it in the pan just as is. I'm going to let it sit in there for 3 days until I'm ready to roast it. The turkey has been in the refrigerator for 3 days, and at this point it is ready to be grilled, roasted, or even deep fried. I'm going to go ahead and roast it. That's what I usually do. So I have the oven set at 275, and I'm going to roast it for the first part, about 10 minutes per pound. So this is a little 14 pounder. I would say about 2.5 hours to be safe. I'm going to cover it with foil and put it in the oven. Now I'm going to remove the turkey from the oven, and I'm also going to take off the foil. I'm going to increase the oven temperature to 375 degrees. I have 1/4 cup of melted butter here, and I'm going to baste probably like about 1/3 of it on the turkey right now. And I'm going to put the turkey back in the oven, and I am going to baste it with the rest of the butter every 30 minutes until the turkey's temperature reaches 170 degrees. Baste and then back to the oven. I'm going to baste it again and then back to the oven for another 30 minutes. I'm looking for a temperature of 170 degrees. Take the temperature in the medius part of the thigh here. Be careful not to touch it against the bone. It looks like it's done. I cover the turkey with aluminum foil. I'm going to let it sit for 30 minutes before carving. for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to click to subscribe and hit that like button. The recipe's on the website. There's a link down below. It's ChristinaFogle.com.